Back on the Involved program, and this time around we have back with us Sarah Combs from Sugar Grove. And Sarah's been talking about, trying to get cell service into the area, and they're still working on that. But this time she's on the program for a different reason, and we're going to talk about the Sugar Grove Farmers Market. Right, Sarah?
Right.
And when does the Farmers Market get started at Sugar Grove?
We usually try to start it. Last year it was in May, and I think it was the end of May last year, but we're going to do the first Saturday of each month beginning in May, and there's a community calendar that I put up on the website at sugargroveva.com with all of the information from here until now about whatever in Sugar Grove. Everything Sugar Grove is listed there.
Okay, let's talk about the market. What are you looking for in the Sugar Grove market? Lots of farmers markets, they've expanded to where they're not only just selling produce and foods and things like that, they're selling crafts too.
Yeah, they have a really nice one over at Independence, and there's also another really nice one down at Glade, and we're trying to get a lot of the type of merchandise that they offer to stock our market, and some of that includes fruits and vegetables, the average normal farmer's market items, but some of the more interesting items that we've had requests for last year were things like cheese, eggs, fresh butter, beer, wine, seed plants, fresh herbs, things like that. And of course then there's also crafts, fibers, canned goods, anything like that would fall under the category of a locally produced item would fit in.
And locally made stuff too, right?
Yes.
That's what you're looking for. How many vendors do you have space for at the Sugar Grove Farmers Market? Exactly where is it in Sugar Grove?
It is at the Sugar Grove Combined School, and it's located in the parking lot. So if you've been to Sugar Grove, there's a loop around their shop building, and we usually do the farmers market in that area in the wide part of the parking lot. There's really not a limitation on space. We haven't had any problems with that. There's plenty of space to go around at that area. And we also figured out last year, we hadn't really intended this or thought about it, but some of the older people or disabled people are able to drive through the farmers market around that loop, and if they're not able to get out and walk, they can drive through, and it works really well.
Sounds good. How much does the vendors have to pay for a space?
Vendors do not pay anything. There's no setup cost. Vendors keep 100% of their profits, and that's because we don't have an overhead cost. We're just bringing our own stuff, setting up, taking down, cleaning the space, and that's what we do. So vendors are responsible for bringing their own tables, tents, whatever it is they need to bring, setting it up, taking it down, and keeping their area clean, leaving it like they found it.
Have you gotten good response on the farmers market?
We have. We had excellent responses last year, but we didn't quite have enough vendors to fill the customer need. There's a huge customer base. What they're really looking for, a lot of customers are looking for vegetables, things of that nature, baked goods, breads, cakes, things like that. A lot of the churches will provide a lot of the baked goods, and I always stress this point. We need organizations, churches, not only local farmers, but these organizations have raised a lot of money, so we offer free advertisement to local businesses as well if they want to confirm that they're going to be there for a specific date, and they can do that through our website.
Right now, this is being February, do you have anybody signed up right now?
We do not have any confirmations now outside of the churches, and I believe Valley View Baptist Church, they confirmed last week, and Wharf Hill voted last year to participate in the farmers market, so I am assuming and hoping that they will also be there.
Oh, we're looking for a big farmers market. Anything you'd like to add to our interview today?
Well, if you are interested in selling something and you would like the free advertisement, I do have a policy on that. And our policy on that right now is if you are a business, individual, local organization, and you want to take advantage of the free advertising, you need to confirm. But now I do have policy vendors that have confirmed that do not show up. They don't give me notice that they're not going to be there. If I have already advertised them, they will lose their advertising privileges, the next time if they fail to show up, because I really don't like to advertise merchandise or vendors that are going to be there and then have people show up wanting the merchandise and the vendors are not there.
That's understandable.
So I'm very careful about how I advertise and what I advertise so that people do not end up getting disappointed.
Somebody wants to set up, how can they do that?
We will put the sign out. We have a folding sign. It usually sets up on Highway 16, and whenever that sign is out, the market is open, so vendors generally just come to the market and set up their space. If you have any questions, like I said, the website, you can contact me, or you can post on the Facebook page under any comments, and I will respond.
When can we have you back on about the cell phone service deal?
We are currently working with Delegate Campbell, and what I've been telling everybody is that I had a very positive conversation with him earlier this week on the phone, and he had some really good information, but I don't want to talk about that too prematurely in detail. I do know that the information was very positive for Sugar Grove, and it does look promising. So
Great.
once we get something definite on that, I will be back with further information, and I've also posted that on our Facebook page as well. There's a comment about it.
All right, once again, the dates of the Sugar Grove Farmers Market.
It begins in May, first Saturday of each month, and we usually run it through October.
That sounds great. You know, there's so many farmers markets around here. That's what you could do on a Saturday morning. Just take a Saturday morning and just visit them all, because you guys work together.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, working together.
Yes, it is.
So we're glad to have you.
All right.
We're looking forward to your return, are you?
All right.
And thank you for what you do for the town, or for the community of Sugar Grove. Sarah Combs with Sugar Grove Community with us on today's Involved program.